Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a new proposal in the state legislature aims to allow for increased taxes without having to get it approved by voters. But it could have a positive impact for low-income individuals in the justice system. And if there's a local teacher who's had a particularly strong impact on you or your student, the Educational Service District wants to know. They're taking nominations for this year's Educator of the Year award. And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5 a.m. on Friday, February 9th. We finally made it to Friday. Let's start our Friday morning off by checking in on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. And Tiffany, what can we expect as we're just waking up this morning?
Many locations, Jessica. We did see some light rain overnight as expected, and we're still tracking a few light rain showers out there on our first alert radar. And you can see a little bit of activity just to the west of Tri-Cities, just to the east of Prosser. This will likely push into Hermiston, and we still have some wet weather ongoing in Walla Walla. Looks like it's probably a rain-snow mix in Dayton at this time, and the snow continues to accumulate across the Blues. Temperatures are in the 30s. We're at 34 Walla Walla, 38 in Prosser, 39 in Hermiston. Looks like the sensor just went down at the Tri-Cities, but we were in the upper 30s the last hour. 36 degrees in Yakima, 39 in Toppenish. Here's what to expect today. I think that rain will be out of here for your morning drive if you're getting ready to go to work by 7, 8 o'clock. Yakima, 35 degrees this morning. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds, highs around 50. A lot of clouds of the Tri-Cities, and then we'll see more sunshine this afternoon, 50 degrees. A couple of those rain showers may linger in Walla Walla at 8 o'clock, but then we'll see more late-day sunshine with highs around 45. We'll take a look at that weekend forecast, looking pretty good in a couple of minutes. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And when it comes to riding the city bus, drivers from Dial-A-Ride are speaking out, saying that over $3 million of outsourced funding will negatively impact disabled riders. For riders with disabilities who live in outlying areas, those rides will soon be contracted out to a private firm, part of a job-cutting initiative that could result in the elimination of as many as 30 positions from Ben Franklin Transit. The move could also negatively impact young riders. State lawmakers are considering a proposal that would allow property taxes to be raised up to 3% per year when inflation is high, rather than the 1% they're limited to now. Currently, some services, like fire districts, can only raise their income by 1% per year, which has posed a problem when it comes to keeping up with inflation. Advocates claim the higher tax increases without asking voters for a levied lid lift would result in increased overall funding for county budgets, including things like the Office of Public Defense.
The county governments that will be most affected by this are the primary responsibility in our system for criminal justice, everything from sheriffs to the court system and the prosecutors and public defense in between. And the effect of the 1% cap over the last 20 plus years has been a dramatic restriction in the ability of county governments to carry out those responsibilities.
And ensuring the Office of Public Defense is adequately funded is an especially big concern in Franklin County. If you're charged with a crime and cannot afford a lawyer, the county has to provide one for you. The Franklin County Administrator, Mike Gonzalez, says they're struggling to keep up with those costs.
It is a constitutional right to be defended. So the thing that we want to be able to do is provide the best defense for every single person that needs our services. Typically, these are not the rich, famous, and powerful that need our services, especially in Franklin County. We're a majority minority county. Up to 80% of the people that we serve on the defense side are Spanish speakers first, so they prefer to speak in Spanish. So that's an extra layer of protection, and it's an extra cost that we have to put forward. That's an unfunded mandate.
A proposal by Senator Nikki Torres that would have required the state to take on more costs of the Office of Public Defense missed a cutoff deadline in the state legislature this year. Another proposal that would get more people the experience they need to become public defenders is advancing. We'll take an in-depth look at that proposal later on Good Morning Northwest. Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers announces she will not run for re-election as the representative of Washington's 5th District. McMorris Rogers has served as the 5th District representative since 2004, representing a large part of eastern Washington, including Spokane and Walla Walla counties, and that's along with part of Franklin County. Representative McMorris Rogers serves as the chair for the House Energy and Commerce Committee. And Election Day is coming up soon, and ballots must be in before the deadline on Tuesday. To make sure your vote is counted, your ballot needs to be postmarked by February 13th or in a ballot box by 8 p.m. on Tuesday the 13th. You can find drop box locations listed on your ballot return envelopes, or you can check your county's official website. Also, you can check your ballot status at votewa.gov. And when Tuesday rolls around, make sure to keep an eye on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. For Election Day, we will have up-to-date information on election news and results, and you can find local news and weather on there at any time. In a crime alert now, a California man was sentenced to 9 years for supplying a large quantity of drugs to distributors in eastern Washington running from Mexico to Yakima. Court documents say Michael Lopez Farrell pleaded guilty to possession with intent to distribute after he was arrested in 2022 trying to sell 20 pounds of crystal meth and 500 fentanyl-laced pills to a police informant in Prosser. Search warrants issued after his arrest revealed Farrell had 10 pounds of methamphetamine, a loaded gun, and $32,000 in cash in his house. His prison sentence will be followed by 5 years of supervised release. Over a dozen POET systems have been installed in East Sela, and that stands for Point of Entry Treatment System. The water filtration systems were installed in homes where PFAS levels were found to be above safe human consumption levels. A whole house multi-stage filtration system, the POET system disinfects and filters all water to the home. The Yakima Training Center will continue to monitor these systems post-installation, including water sample testing to ensure the system is working. The Educational Service District 105 has announced the launch of nominations for the Regional Educator of the Year Awards. It's an annual tribute to exceptional contributors to education across the region. So each year, ESD 105 recognizes individuals from throughout the region to serve as the Regional Educator of the Year. The awards are open for nominations from peers, school and district administrators, students, and community members alike. Brittany Capel, ESD 105's marketing manager, says all they have to do is go to their website or social media accounts to cast their nomination. And Capel also says these type of awards are more than just awards for educators. It's a way to let them know that their hard work is seen in and out of the classrooms to help shape students' futures.
It's a feeling of pride, right? A feeling of recognition, of accomplishment, that somebody notices the efforts that you're putting in and appreciates them. And so having that to reflect on and just know that all of the work that you're doing daily for students, all of those nights you spend grading papers, all of those above and beyond dates that you spend setting up your classroom, they're appreciated.
The last day to cast a nomination is March 31st of this year, and for more information, visit applevalleyNewsNow.com. A celebration of life has been announced by Benton County Fire District 4 for Aaron Malloy, the lieutenant and paramedic who unexpectedly died on January 26th. After starting his career with BCFD4 as a volunteer, Aaron went on to get certified as an emergency medical technician and rose to the rank of lieutenant. The celebration of life is on February 19th at 1 p.m. at the Richland Baptist Church. And do you like to ski? If so, you're going to want to enter to win this great prize package of 2 nights and 4 lift tickets to Schweitzer Mountain. Just visit applevalleyNewsNow.com and click on contests, and soon you could be on the slopes of one of the Pacific Northwest's great ski resorts. We'll choose a winner at random after February 15th, so get your entry in soon. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, following a series of scary incidents in the skies, a bipartisan group in Congress wants the FAA to update the way it addresses mental health for pilots. And taking a look outside, it's dark and early, but it's gonna get clear. There's no fog when I drove in. We'll be back with more headlines right after this.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Want to test drive US Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. US Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if US Cellular lets me stream in my... Rec room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive US Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
At Spec Buick GMC, Eastern Washington's truck headquarters, get up to 10% off MSRP on a new GMC Sierra or gets rates as low as 3.9% for 60 months. Whether you're looking for a half-ton, three-quarter-ton, or one-ton truck with almost 200 new and pre-owned trucks in inventory, we've got you covered. As a dealer that only stocks its lot with locally owned vehicles, nobody pays more for your trade. Get incredible deals, low rates, and 90 days till first payment on your next truck at Spec. Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Think warm thoughts. Just think warm thoughts. Driving with the windows down. Yeah. Tubing in the river. Ice cream you have to race to eat before it melts. Backyard bonfires and summer cookouts. Road trips for sun-soaked vacations. Hang in there. Warmer weather is coming. And in the meantime, our entire team at McCurley will be there to make sure you find the right vehicle for your journey and keep it running at its best no matter the temperature. Because it's more than a vehicle. It's your way home and out of the cold.
Find your way home in a new Forester for only $349 a month from McCurley Subaru.
We're embarrassed. We didn't even do anything.
Next live, Feud star Diane Lane and Bargains with Monica Mangan.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In health news, improving the mental health of teenagers may result in less substance use among the youth. That's according to a new study from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Researchers there say more than 70% of teens say they turn to alcohol or drugs to feel more relaxed. Other reasons given include coping with stress and dealing with depression. The CDC says if the teens have less anxiety, they might be less motivated to get intoxicated. The findings were based on nearly 10,000 teens from 2014 through 2022. U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy says youth mental health is a top priority. In 2021, he wrote that young people have faced numerous unprecedented challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, which increased stress levels. And Congress is calling on the Federal Aviation Administration to change how it addresses mental health for pilots. In a letter to the FAA, a bipartisan group of 45 members said it must, quote, reduce the stigma around the issue. This comes on the heels of an incident in October when an off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot had an in-flight breakdown. Pilots who currently say they have some sort of mental problem during mandatory physicals could lose their ability to fly. On Tuesday, FAA Administrator Mike Whitaker testified before the House Aviation Subcommittee that it's time for the department to update its approach to mental health. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, disaster averted as a 15-year-old is credited with helping stop a school shooting allegedly plotted by his classmate at a high school in Ohio. And taking a look outside, the the sensor is down right now, so we don't see that temperature up, but it is dry out there and the pavement is wet. We'll be back with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. She'll have your first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere.
A rookie stunt driver.
Again.
Will prove he's got what it takes in this year's most exciting Nissan sales event.
Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
Act fast. Offers this good won't stick around.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anilari, where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anilari's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anilari Winery today.
The table is set for Walla Walla's culinary celebration this February. Walla Walla Restaurant Month returns to spotlight the Valley's culinary stars. For 2024, the focus is on the bounty of the area's fine dining with 9 local restaurants. Each restaurant is offering 3-course meals for only $42 all month long. Visit our website here for more information to reserve your dining experience. Come savor the flavors from some of your favorite places or discover a new one during Walla Walla's Restaurant Month.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Stop in for our Founders Celebration Sale and save up to $150 on select sets of Ford tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Driving with the windows down. Yeah. Tubing in the river. Ice cream you have to race to eat before it melts. Hang in there. Warmer weather is coming. And in the meantime, our entire team at McCurley will be here to make sure you find the right vehicle for your journey, because it's your way home and out of the cold.
Find your way home in a new Mercedes-Benz C300 for only $569 a month from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
A rookie stunt driver.
Again.
Will prove he's got what it takes in this year's most exciting Nissan sales event.
Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
Act fast. Offers this good won't stick around.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back. We are tracking some light rain across the Columbia Basin this morning, and we saw this system move in overnight, still bringing us some showers in between Prosser and the Tri-Cities. We have some light rain falling in Walla Walla and areas just to the north. Look at all that blue. That's indicating snow coming down and accumulating along the blues, which is great for the ski resort. So we'll have that forecast coming up in just a minute. As we take a live look outside, out of our Legends Casino camera in Richland, the pavement is probably wet. We don't have any numbers in the box there because the sensor is currently down. But as of the last hour, we were in the upper 30s. 38 degrees in Hanford. It's 36 in Connell, 36 in Yakima, 34 in Walla Walla, 31 in Dayton, and 39 degrees in Hermiston. So as we look at the big picture, we had an upper level disturbance dive in overnight. You could see the rain was a little bit more widespread overnight, and now it's starting to push south into portions of northeast Oregon. So I think as most of you head out for your morning commute, things will be calming down. We do still have that winter weather advisory in effect for the blues in Washington and Oregon until 1 o'clock this afternoon. These areas could see an additional 2 to 6 inches of snow on top of what they already got. And you can see that the snow continues to fall for the Blues this morning, all of that shifting to our south. So once the rain is done this morning, we're going to see some breaks in the clouds, turning partly cloudy this afternoon. It'll be a pretty nice day. High temperatures around 50. Again, we were around 52 in the Tri-Cities yesterday. We'll go 50 today, 50 in Hermiston, 45 Walla Walla, and 50 degrees in Yakima. Overnight tonight, we'll see breaks in the clouds. That could allow some patchy fog to develop by tomorrow morning. We'll have to watch that closely because we do expect it to drop below freezing. So 30 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 28 in Prosser, 30 degrees in Hanford, and 29 in Walla Walla. Tomorrow, there's not much to show you on our Futurecast, but I want to show you it because look at all the sunshine. It's been a while since we've seen a mostly sunny day across the region. So we will see a pretty nice Saturday for all of us with high temperatures close to 50. We'll call it 49 in the Tri-Cities, 48 in Hermiston, 45 in Walla Walla, and 45 in Dayton. Big game this weekend on Sunday. If you're hosting any parties or if you're traveling to any parties, the weather's not going to slow you down. We'll see a lot of clouds, more clouds than Saturday, but high temperatures climbing to around 49 degrees locally around kickoff with temperatures dropping through the 40s. And in Vegas, the forecast looking pretty good as well. Lots of sunshine, light winds, kickoff temperatures in the middle 50s. Of course, Allegiant Stadium has a roof though. Here is your 7-day forecast. That is 50 degrees today, 49 tomorrow with plenty of sun. More clouds Sunday, and then our next system will bring us a chance for some rain and snow by the middle of next week. Yakima, 50 degrees today, 47 tomorrow, 47 on Sunday, and turning a little bit cooler next week. At Walla Walla, those showers coming to an end this morning, then we're drying out, 45 on Saturday, 47 on Sunday, a little bit more unsettled in Walla Walla and the foothills of the Blues. 50 degrees today with that rain pushing south this morning in Hermiston. Now let's get you that ski forecast. And the ski resorts really rejoicing over some new snow overnight. Schweitzer, you picked up 2 inches of snow overnight. So that is some great news heading into the weekend. Here's the forecast for today at Schweitzer Mountain, 25 degrees. Over the past 24 hours, we picked up 3 inches of snow. 2 of those fell just overnight, and the base depth at 26 inches. A little bit farther to the south and west, Bluewood, you'll probably see more snow this morning. In fact, it's still snowing. 27 degrees right now. You could pick up an additional 2 to 4 inches today. And then as we look a little bit farther west into portions of White Pass, 29 degrees. You only saw a trace overnight. You'll likely stay dry today, but it will be on the chilly side. Look at that wind chill in the single digits. So bundle up if you're headed to the ski resorts today. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And now we move across America to Ohio, where a student is being hailed a hero for helping stop a mass shooting at his school. His dad says despite threats on his son's life, his son did the right thing. Here's ABC's Andrea Fuji.
This morning, a 15-year-old is credited with helping thwart a school shooting, allegedly plotted by his classmate at this high school in Ohio.
That was more important than his life, was protecting his classmates. And I could not be more proud of him. And I mean, he's a hero for what he did.
Zach Swallen says his son, Boom, wasted no time earlier this week telling him that his classmate had revealed a plan to shoot people at Marymount High School.
The swift action was definitely warranted, and I'm grateful that my son reached out.
Investigators say that classmate allegedly planned to kill 8 students and a teacher.
It was an obvious threat. There was no doubt that this was going to occur.
Authorities say text messages revealed the would-be shooter was conspiring with an adult who was out of state. The teen suspect allegedly texting, "I need them dead really soon." The adult allegedly responding, "I got you, bro." Police say the teen responded, "Can you do tomorrow?" Swallen says his son saw the teen's plan on paper and told him Tuesday. The next day, the teen was arrested and is now accused of a conspiracy to commit aggravated murder. Swallen says the suspect had threatened Boom if he told anyone about the plan. But that didn't stop Boom from doing the right thing.
He literally told me that he didn't care if he got killed, just as long as he was able to protect his classmates.
We return on Good Morning Northwest, an odd development from whiskey manufacturer Fireball as they venture into the makeup industry. We'll tell you what inspired them next.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive
is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increase risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. You may be eligible to save with the Lybalvi Copay Savings Program. Visit Lybalvi.com.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Driving with the windows down. Yeah. Tubing in the river. Ice cream you have to race to eat before it melts. Hang in there. Warmer weather is coming. And in the meantime, our entire team at McCurley will be here to make sure you find the right vehicle for your journey, because it's your way home and out of the cold.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Chevy Silverado with financing as low as 1.9% from McCurley Chevrolet.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Dog tap.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
Hello there, watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. If you think Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce make a great combo, check this out. So Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey has just released a lipstick. Yes, you heard that right. A lipstick inspired by the celebrity couple. It's a bright red color called Cinnamon Delight. So it honors Swift's preference for red lipstick and Kelce's preference for Fireball.
And this is Fireball's first foray into the lipstick biz, released just in time for Kansas City tight end Travis Kelce to take on the 49ers at the Super Bowl Sunday. And that's where Swift is expected to be his biggest fan, of course. The shade sells for $13.87 in honor of the duo's favorite numbers. Then Fireball guarantees it will never go out of style.
So I have some thoughts about this lipstick.
Yes.
Do you like red lipstick, first of all?
I haven't found myself wearing a lot of red lipstick.
Same. Like, it's a very occasional thing, and then I don't really like it too much on myself personally.
I agree.
And then
with myself.
Fireball? Like, does it smell like Fireball? Does it?
Is it in, like, how does that tie in there?
I feel like, I don't know, that would just bring back bad flashbacks. Like, I feel like everybody has a bad Fireball whiskey story, so I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Would you do it? Would you try it?
I think I'd try it.
$13.87 is not bad.
No, that's pretty good for lipstick.
Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden denying that he willfully retained classified documents, but the political impact of the special counsel's report may affect the president's re-election campaign. And the president has also released a memo that aims to hold countries that are sent weapons from the U.S. more accountable.
In today's Tech Bites, a crackdown on artificial intelligence. The FCC has banned robocalls using fake voices to scam people. The decision follows a rash of bogus calls last month, mimicking President Biden's voice, urging people not to vote in the New Hampshire primary. Apple just rolled out a redesigned iCloud app for Windows. The goal is to make the onboarding, setup, and syncing process easier for iPhone and iPad users who don't own a Mac. It has a range of new features, including a syncing status indicator, and you can use a physical key for Apple ID. Finally, if you use Google Maps, look out for some changes. The search bar no longer covers the full screen, helping things look less cluttered. A new feature also shows weather conditions in the location where users are traveling to. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Lionel Moise. Have a great day.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do for Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs.
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach their financial goals.
It felt good. It felt like I could take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $27.50 a line. That's half the price of Verizon or AT&T. So switch to T-Mobile and save.
Oh, look, glorious Progresso soup. So delicious. Ooh, tender chicken. The anticipation is killing me. Just pour it in something already. Progresso soup. You simply must taste it. Try it with flaky Pillsbury crescents.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden firing back against the special counsel's report on his handling of classified documents, insisting that his memory is fine after the report said it was hazy. And amid a number of new foreign aid bills making their way through Congress, President Biden has released a memo that highlights the standards for countries receiving aid from the U.S. And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:32 on Friday, February 9th. We finally made it to Friday. Let's start by checking in right away on your weather forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. And Tiffany, it was pretty dry when I was driving in. Are we going to get more rain, or what are we seeing?
The rain is actually coming to an end, Jessica, so we'll be ending from north to south this morning. We still have some showers out there, but any rain is on the light side. And then this weekend is shaping up to look pretty good, at least for February standards. So here's a check at our first alert radar. We do have a little bit of light rain in between Prosser and the Tri-Cities. Also some showers that will be pushing into Hermiston. Look at all that snow falling along the blues just east of Walla Walla and east of Dayton, east of Pendleton as well. So any showers will be coming to an end over the next few hours, and then we're going to be drying things out for the remainder of the day. Temperatures right now in the mid to upper 30s. We're at 31 below freezing in Dayton, 34 in Walla Walla, and 38 degrees in Prosser and at Hanford. Here's the forecast for the Tri-Cities, starting off with a lot of clouds at 8 o'clock, and then decreasing clouds throughout the day, becoming partly cloudy, highs around 50 degrees. Pretty nice, a few degrees above average. We'll start off partly cloudy in Yakima, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. Temperatures warming up to around 50 as well. Showers still possible at 8 in Walla Walla, but then we'll start to dry things out after that, and we'll see some late day sunshine, highs around 45 degrees. If you're going to be traveling this weekend, we'll have your travel forecast across the state coming up a little bit later on in the show. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And starting with the report on President Biden's handling of classified documents, the special counsel found Biden willfully retained and shared some classified information, but he concluded that no criminal charges are warranted. ABC's Ike Jachi is in Washington with more.
President Biden angrily defending his ability to do his job.
My memory is fine. My memory, take a look at what I've done since I become president.
It's in response to special counsel Robert Hur's investigation into Biden's handling of classified documents. In the 345-page report issued Thursday, Hur, who was appointed by former President Donald Trump, wrote that his assessment of Biden's mental acuity and power of recall was hazy, fuzzy, faulty, and having significant limitations. The report suggests that Biden did not willfully retain the documents and that they could have been brought to the locations by mistake. Hur adding the evidence does not establish Mr. Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. While Biden will not face charges, Hur describes their interview from October, noting Biden did not remember when his term as vice president either began or ended. Hur also writing Biden would likely present himself to a jury, as he did during our interview of him, as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning, and I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet. I don't need his recommendation.
Biden lashing out at Hur's assessment of his memory, especially Hur's statement claiming Biden did not remember, even within several years, when his son Beau died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business.
The report quickly came under fire from former President Trump, calling it selective prosecution, since he faces criminal charges over his mishandling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. In contrast to Biden, who cooperated with the investigation, Hur writes that Trump not only refused to return the documents for many months, but he also obstructed justice by enlisting others to destroy evidence and then to lie about it.
Leading presidential candidates' ages, President Biden is 81 years old, former President Trump is 77. And the White House says President Biden has released a memo to help hold countries receiving U.S. weapons more accountable. The memo highlights the standards for foreign governments to receive U.S. military aid. In the memo, Biden wrote the Secretary of State must, quote, obtain certain credible and reliable written assurances from foreign governments receiving defense articles. It comes as Biden expressed to reporters yesterday evening that Israel's conduct in Gaza has been over the top. However, a senior administration official downplayed the move and dismissed any suggestion that Israel's actions in Gaza were a motivating factor for the memo. The official said it was an opportunity to spell out publicly the existing standards set by international laws and was in the interest of transparency. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the annual Craft Brew and Bacon Festival is back in the Tri-Cities. And when we come back, we take a look at what's in store for festival goers this weekend. And taking a look outside, the sensor on the Skycam is down, but it is dry out there. I didn't have any rain when I drove in. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have more in that first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Lust, greed, betrayal. This is one of the most complex investigations I've ever seen.
No one could have fathomed how twisted this story would become.
Sealed with a Kill, 2020, tonight on ABC.
When a rookie stunt driver meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Again.
There's bound to be action. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad. Don't miss your chance to drive away in a new Nissan.
Let's roll.
Now get 1.9% APR financing for 60 months or get $2,000 in back cash on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
Act fast. Offers this good won't stick around.
Come aboard Water to Wine Cruises. Our unique weekend brunch cruise offers delicious dishes by our chefs as you take in beautiful views of the river. Start the morning off right and visit watertowinecruises.com to book your brunch today.
At Goodwill, we're more than just a store. We believe in the power of community. Our devoted team of employees, working hand in hand with local business partners, unite to create opportunities for all. Within Goodwill's Employment Connection Center is a free walk-in job search assistance program that assists job seekers in crafting resumes, preparing for interviews, and grants access to community resources and information. We're not just building careers, we're building bridges that strengthen our community.
Goodwill, where your purchases and donations transform your community.
Driving with the windows down. Yeah. Tubing in the river. Ice cream you have to race to eat before it melts. Hang in there. Warmer weather is coming, And in the meantime, our entire team at McCurley will be here to make sure you find the right vehicle for your journey, because it's your way home and out of the cold.
Drive into the new year in a 2024 Mazda CX-30 with 0% financing from McCurley Mazda.
Do you experience persistent hand pain, numbness, or discomfort? Prosser Memorial Health board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel specializes in advanced procedures including endoscopic carpal tunnel release and trigger finger release. Relieve hand discomfort with expert care and call Prosser Orthopedic Center today at 509-786-5599 to schedule an appointment. This is how we care.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Brew fans and bacon fans, tomorrow is a celebration combining the two that at a distance may not seem to correlate. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now in studio. Good morning, Riley. What do people need to know about this festival?
Good morning, Jessica. The 9th annual Craft Brew and Bacon Festival opens its doors tomorrow night from 6 to 10. It's at the Three Rivers Convention Center, and I'm told it's going to be an exciting night with something for everyone. Craft breweries and restaurants will be there with their brews, ciders, wines, seltzers, and more. There's even a competition for the best bacon bite voted on by the attendees. I talked with Sybil Young, the sales and marketing director with the Three Rivers Convention Center, and she says it brings all of the best to one place.
There is so many options to try in one place. Yes, you can go to a Taps House and you can get a lot of options, which is still a great thing to do. But here you've got 30 different breweries in one spot, and they're all bringing multiple beers or different beverages. And so it's a really great opportunity to kind of hone in on what you like or try something new that maybe you don't want to buy a whole pack at the store.
Young also says in the beginning, the event used to just be in the Great Hall, but it's since been expanded to the whole building. She says it also sells out every year and there's not much time left to get tickets. I asked if there were any plans to make the event bigger. Young says the Three Rivers Convention Center is working right now on a project that could impact a lot of events in the future.
The Convention Center is working on an expansion project, so fingers crossed in a few years we should have significantly more space so that we could really continue to grow this event. We're kind of waiting that one out to see how that goes before we try to change the event too much otherwise.
She says the convention center is working through funding, getting permits, and getting the ball rolling on a groundbreaking schedule for that expansion project. At the Craft Brew and Bacon Festival, there's 30 breweries, about 10 restaurants, game tables, karaoke, live entertainment, and more. And tickets are $45 today and $50 tomorrow. Again, it's tomorrow from 6 to 10 at the Three Rivers Convention Center, and tickets sell out quick. In studio, I'm Riley Fitzgerald. Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. And today, a business that's been a part of the Kennewick Public Market since the beginning will hold a ribbon cutting. My Garden Overfloweth is one of the first businesses you see when you walk into the public market. And appropriately, there are plenty of flowers on display, especially the week before Valentine's Day. But this mother-daughter team is expanding their shop with a collection of specialty oils and vinegars. And these go far beyond salad dressing.
We're finding out something different every day that we can do with them. So I just started making pie crust and used olive oil instead of Crisco and used one of the flavored vinegars instead of just straight vinegar. And so it's going to be fun to see how people like that. There's so many combinations that you can do. We're really enjoying them. We're having fun.
The ribbon cutting is partially to celebrate their expansion and partially to celebrate the business joining the Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce. You can check it out and maybe get a taste of one of those pies at 11 this morning, and it's at the Public Market in Kennewick. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, we'll preview what to expect this weekend for Super Bowl 58 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. And taking a look outside, Tiffany is tracking rain across the region, and she'll have more in that first alert full forecast. We'll be right back.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Next extra, J-Lo takes us inside her most personal project ever.
I don't think anybody knows anything about my true personal life.
And she reacts to Ben turning into B-Lo for his Super Bowl ad. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Ben Franklin Transit is hiring safety-oriented coach operators. Become a crucial part of the Tri-Cities community and provide a vital service to our riders. Get out from behind a desk and experience a workday that keeps you moving. Enjoy CDL training, comprehensive benefits, and generous paid time off. When you're driving for Ben Franklin Transit, you're part of a growing team of community-oriented professionals. Apply now to join the Ben Franklin Transit team.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Get a clean you can see with the Maytag Pet Pro Top Load Washer.
Save over 37% on a Maytag top load set on sale at Fred's for only $7.49 each.
The washer removes 5 times more pet hair with a Pet Pro filter. It also has a deep fill option to soak away your biggest messes.
This Maytag set is only $7.49 each. That's over a 37% savings.
Fred's is your go-to destination for the best value in laundry sets.
We didn't even do anything.
Next live, feud star Diane Lane and Bargains with Monica Mangan.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Happy Friday, everyone. We are looking at a pretty nice weekend weather-wise across the Columbia Basin, the Yakima Valley, and along the foothills of the Blues as well. Let's check out some of the rain totals over the past 12 hours. We saw the rain move in overnight. Walla Walla picked up 0.13 of an inch, Pendleton about 0.05, and Hermiston 0.03. Only a trace in the Tri-Cities. So we told you the precipitation would be light, and it certainly was across the lower elevations. However, the snow is stacking up along the Blues this morning, still falling. We have a little bit of light rain still in Walla Walla, a little bit of light rain looking like it's starting to push into Hermiston, and some showers starting to dissipate around the Hanford area and areas just east of Prosser. So this system is in the process of winding down, so we will be drying things out as we get closer to the morning commute, at least for most of you. Temperatures right now are above freezing in many spots, the exception Dayton, 31 degrees. It's 34 in Walla Walla. That Tri-Cities, that sensor is down, but it's most likely in the upper 30s. That's what it was before the sensor went down. 38 in Prosser, it's 38 at Hanford, and 36 degrees in Yakima. Here's the big picture. We had that upper level system dive in overnight, so that rain was a little bit more widespread, probably while most of you were sleeping. But right now, look at the snow still falling along the foothills, or not the foothills, I should say, higher elevations of the Blues. That's where we do have that winter weather advisory in effect for areas just east of Pendleton, east of Walla Walla, where an additional 2 to 4 inches of snow could fall, and it's currently snowing. So if your travels take you to the south and east, Pendleton, and also to the east of Walla Walla, keep in mind there could be some travel issues. Roads could be slick. So definitely allow for some extra travel time if your travels take you in that direction this morning. The snow will be winding down this morning as well. We will start off with a lot of clouds in the region, but then expect more sunshine this afternoon. It's going to end up being a pretty nice day, at least for February standards. Highs around 50 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 45 in Walla Walla, 47 in Toppenish, and 50 degrees in Yakima. Overnight, we'll see partly cloudy skies, so that means that more breaks allow temperatures to drop a little bit lower. 30 degrees in the Tri-Cities tomorrow morning, 29 in Walla Walla, 28 in Prosser, 29 in Yakima. Keep in mind, the past couple of mornings, we've been close to 40 each and every morning, so it is going to feel colder tomorrow morning. We'll have to watch to see if some fog develops, because if fog develops and temperatures are below 32, we could be dealing with some freezing fog. That's something we'll watch for. I want to show you the big picture going forward into the weekend, because if you are going to be traveling, things are looking pretty good, at least during the day on Saturday. Lots of sunshine here. If you're going to Seattle, it looks pretty rainy. Then as we take it into the day on Sunday, some of that action could make it into the Spokane area, but we're looking mainly dry. So your travel forecast for this weekend, if you're headed up to Seattle, rain looking likely on Sunday with temperatures in the upper 40s. Down we go into Portland, rain likely today and again on Sunday. And Spokane, it's looking mainly dry as we take you into today and tomorrow. It's Sunday where you could see that rain-snow mix. Locally here, we're looking pretty good. 50 today, 49 tomorrow, more sun, more clouds on Sunday for the big game, but no travel issues expected. 50 degrees in Yakima, 47 Saturday, 47 on Sunday with a slight chance for a shower, and then showers continuing Walla Walla this morning, tapering off this afternoon, 45 tomorrow with more sun. Hermiston, that rain will be ending this morning, 50 degrees this afternoon, 48 tomorrow. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And the countdown is on for Super Bowl 58 as we await the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs to face off this Sunday. The big game is taking center stage in Las Vegas, and there's a lot of excitement around the strong matchup and highly anticipated halftime performance by Usher. Plus, the celebrities attending, including pop star Taylor Swift. ABC's Melissa Adon shares what we can expect.
All eyes on Las Vegas ahead of Super Bowl 58. Sin City gearing up for the matchup between the 49ers and the Chiefs. More than 70,000 fans are expected to cheer on their favorite team at Allegiant Stadium.
It's chaotic in a good way. You know, obviously the entertainment capital of the world, and to have, you know, one of the biggest events of the year here is really exciting.
The 49ers hoping to hoist the trophy for the first time since 1995.
For me, I understand, you know, what I'm trying to do. It comes down to 3 hours of football that we play. How do I do my job really well for 3 hours against the Kansas City Chiefs defense?
This marking the Chiefs' 4th Super Bowl appearance in 5 years.
I think our mindset of knowing that we're going to play our best football, we're playing a great San Francisco 49ers team. And it's going to be a great opportunity for us to go out there and show kind of where we've come from the beginning of the season to the end.
As fearless Travis Kelce is for the upcoming game, he's just as enchanted with his lover.
She's as much of a professional as anybody I've ever met, and she just has a desire and a love for what she does.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's romance invigorating crowds. And so is the halftime show, with Usher performing and proud to showcase his R&B roots.
To have R&B have the main stage at the Super Bowl is a major thing for me.
Security in Vegas heightened, as well as warnings to visitors against scammers selling counterfeit goods.
If you engage and peddle in this counterfeit merchandise in Nevada, we will go after you.
High bets in Vegas, as some analysts are predicting this year could top last year's estimated $16 billion bet on the big game. High hopes hanging on the strongest football teams of this season. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Las Vegas.
Oh, I am excited for Usher, or I should say Usher, baby. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, one mom goes viral for her new technique on getting her toddler to cut down on using foul language.
After a car accident, the road to recovery can get quite expensive. An ambulance ride to the hospital, helicopter evacuation, physical therapy, the list is endless. Will the insurance company pay for all of this? And what about your pain and suffering?
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! Les Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more.
Stop in for our Founders Celebration Sale and save up to $150 on select sets of Ford tires.
Dear all-wheel drive, let's show the road what we've got. Snowy streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours, Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Toyota has 22 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
7 years ago is a pretty great way to start a speech. But if it's also the same age as your furniture, it might be time for a home refresh during the President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and check out special purchases while they last. Plus 6 years, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The President's Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bath Fitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bath Fitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Today, we seize the day, because at US Cellular, you can get an epic Samsung Galaxy S24 with Galaxy AI. Now, you might be wondering, do I deserve a free Samsung Galaxy S24? You do. You deserve it. Each and every one of you deserves one.
Even me?
Look under your chair. That's right.
Incredible. It's incredible.
New and current customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S24 on us with no trade-in. US Cellular.
Put this away while you're driving and avoid all distractions. Remember, driving is a privilege to be taken seriously, and we all have the obligation to protect public safety. For over 30 years, the team at Allen Brecky Law Offices has helped people injured in accidents.
World News Tonight with David Muir, twice each day. Apple Valley News Now.
Good morning and welcome back. Here's your close to home segment. We have temperatures in the mid to upper 30s this morning, with lower 30s being reported in Dayton. The showers will be ending this morning, and it's going to end up being a pretty nice day. We'll see more sunshine this afternoon. 50 degrees in Yakima, 47 in Toppenish. A little bit farther east into the Columbia Basin we go. 50 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 50 in Hermiston, 49 at Hanford, 46 in Prosser, and we'll see more in the way of cloud cover along the foothills of the Blues. Some late day sunshine is certainly possible, though. 42 in Dayton, 45 in Walla Walla, and 44 degrees in Pendleton. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And you might remember this parenting tip when your kid curses to wash their mouth out with soap. But one mom is trying her hand at a different technique.
All right, so she took her 2-year-old with a potty mouth to the bathroom and let her curse to her heart's content. CNN's Jeannie Moose has the details.
It's the new #1 reason for a toddler to go to the bathroom.
Well, I'll let you say bad words, but only in the bathroom. So get them out now.
And the second the door closed,
Sticking ass.
Gianna Ambrose's mom knew she had a problem when her 2-year-old spouted the words to Olivia Rodrigo's song Vampire. Actually, we can't play